Welcome to the Tone Jerks Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre.
They call me Kyle McIntyre.
You know what?
You can call me Kyle McIntyre. We're classic cast. Classic cast. I like it.
We're CCing it today, baby.
Yeah, I like the old podcast classicos.
TTJCC, baby.
All right. Kyle, what is new in your world? What is shaking? What is grooving?
I'm so glad you asked.
You got a lot?
I mean,
I feel like I got a lot too.
I got a little bit. I mean, I got a lot. Little bit, a lot.
A
little bit. So
it's a little bit, ain't it?
It's shit.
It's shit, ain't
It's
it?
quite shit. It's fucking shit.
I mean,
fucking shit.
It's pretty great, but it's shit, ain't it?
Those are our shitty shitty British accents. All right, so
frat talk is like, you stupid fucking
like, no, they did it again.
You stupid Yanks.
You wanked.
Wanka Yankas. Wank Yankers.
Yeah.
It's like crank.
That's a different show.
Crank Yankers. All right, fuck. Go on.
So,
the shit.
I mean, elephant in the room.
Yeah.
You can see it right here.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah. There's an elephant.
I'm wearing my sweatpants. All right. I went to the gym.
Oh, come on.
A couple times last week, all right?
Yeah, jeez.
Right,
no, so I have a curtain set up. I guess there's multiple curtains on it, but curtain rod.
Got a curtain rod set up.
Yeah, just to break up the room a little bit. I think it ties it in by tying it out.
We are talking, we've talked about it, but trying to do video. So eventually we want to do video. I think the plan is, I'll just mention it. Hopefully we do it. The plan is to record the podcast like video, and then we'll put it up on Patreon for people because I don't know how many people want to watch it. But the idea is to put up clips and stuff like that for Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. Just like of the best bits.
Yeah, and I mean,
I think it'd be cool.
If it doesn't do anything, at least it deadens the sound and it, makes it so I don't have to clean up the garage every fucking day.
Yeah, just put a curtain over it. So the idea is to put like curtains around the busyness. We try not to take so many pictures in the studio, but when we have guests especially, they're like, oh, we're taking pictures.
And I'm like,
it's
like screwdrivers and drills and power cords and
when we had
car parts everywhere.
Kelly and Eli were here. You're like, it's a lot to take in.
There's take it easy.
Shit everywhere. There's like, okay, there's a TIE fighter, there's a computer, and then like Eli mentioned that like he noticed your computer, and then he jumps up there. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, yeah, there's a Miller like neon sign, and there's pedals over there. What is that? An X-wing?
Yeah,
there's Legos. And we're like,
there's no rhyme or reason why things are there.
This is a garage, I guess.
Yeah,
but
which when I'm in it, it's fine to me.
Yeah, because it's like, but you can.
But when I see pictures of it, I'm like, that's definitely my garage. I go, oh god, that looks like shit.
No, honestly, it is a garage. But the thing is, if we're gonna try and do video, you want to make it look nicer. But you took that initiative. It looks really cool, and did a good job. If we just need to like add it to the other side and do a couple more sides to curtain us off here, and then make it a little like a studio,
like a bowling alley in here.
Mm-hmm.
The walls are closing in, but what's cool is it like smaller panels so that you can still. It's not like a high school play or something where you're trying to find the fucking. Because I did a 10-foot length across. I got the biggest pipe I could get at Home Depot. Yeah, and I laid it on the ceiling. So, and then I got some panels at Target.
Yeah,
which
and I
got blackout ones too.
Yeah,
so
nice.
That's cool. All the light sources are directly like above the middle. So it should be pretty good. It won't darken.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I mean, it'd be good for video, and it's a project we've been talking about for a while. But I think we're gonna hopefully by 2021. This will be done.
Stay tuned.
But no, it looks cool. I think you did a really good job. So just got to do that 2 more times.
Yeah. So I'm gonna expand to the other side, and I think that will make it look way better. Just automatically.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, maybe put one behind. We'll see how it goes. And maybe it doesn't extend all the way, but maybe it comes like, I don't know. I'm doing a lot of pointing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at that. But
just wait and see in the video. It looks cool. He's working on it. So yeah, that was a cool project. Or at least you're getting. I didn't do jack shit.
Yeah.
I'm just judging. You're getting started on that. It looks very cool. I'm into it.
It didn't. I guess didn't really. I mean, it cost a little bit, but
just more of just time and planning.
Yeah, and it wasn't that bad. I think it took me 20 minutes to get it up.
Yeah.
So once I figured out what I was doing, because I basically just went, I'm getting the biggest pole. And then once I'm driving home, I'm like, I didn't measure the joists or the ceiling between. I'm like, hopefully hopefully it's 10 feet. And I set it up against, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. It's really close. But then when you put the elbows on, it kicked it out. So I'm like, oh shit, so I just put 2x4s, screwed them in, and it was like perfect. So I'm like, that'll be great for this side.
Yeah,
so
it'll be nice. Yeah. I mean, it's coming together. We got the fucking table. We got the Gator, mic stands.
Gator frameworks.
Mic stands. God damn, dude. It looks fucking sick.
We need some more of these bad bitches.
We do. We do need more. They're so cool. I'm really into them. I want to get.
I want 2 mics.
I want to get one for my.
I want my gag mic, and then I want my
stereo.
Hey, Silas. Yeah, my affected one.
Yeah.
So what's the deal?
Just go Howard Stern style.
We got a call coming in.
No, that's cool. So we were stepping things up at the Jerk Central station.
Yeah,
but yeah,
definitely
very cool. What else is new?
I bought a new pedal actually, so it's kind of been a while.
Okay,
since I got a pedal. I guess not really. I mean, for some people, I think they just buy a pedal a year.
Yeah,
but the last pedal I got was at NAMM, so I guess that was in January.
Yeah, so like a month and a half ago.
Yeah. I got a Walrus, so I got a Voyager, which pumped the brakes. You're probably like, what the fuck? I thought you already had a Voyager. And you would be right. So I doubled up.
You doubled down.
Yeah, doubled up by doubling down.
Yeah, I think we talked about it when you got it, and it is really cool. So it's the first one that you had was a hot pink, like neon pink Voyager with a purple graphic.
Yeah.
Of like, what are the satellite?
Yeah.
And then, but it had Japanese writing on it.
Yeah. So
Japanese.
Supposedly it was made for a retailer in Japan.
Yes.
So, which is pretty tight, actually.
Yes. Very cool. It's pink and it's Japanese. I'm very into it.
Yeah. But you can't have it. Put it down, please.
Well, okay, so you had this one, which is very cool. It's a great sounding pedal, great looking pedal, and it's a limited edition. So you're like, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, limited edition really pulls me in, and that's...
You decided to get another Voyager.
Yeah, so this one is also a limited edition. It's the...
it's a light drive. What is it? Is it...
Yeah, so you can stack them.
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's... I really don't know what circuit it's based on.
I think we did like kind of decipher what all the light drives were from Walrus, and then forgot.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. Who cares?
I'm still holding on to your 385.
Yeah, bastard.
I'll bring that back and
that one's really cool.
And take the pink Voyager. But anyway, so you got another Voyager.
Yeah, so I got the Black Friday from 2013.
Yes.
So it was the 2001 A Space Odyssey theme. So it's black with the white spacesuit on the front.
Yeah, kind of almost like I don't know, like mint green. It looks like.
Yeah, it's like an off-white or maybe it glows in the dark.
Oh shit!
Turn the lights off.
Jamie, get the lights.
Yeah. So it's kind of that glow in the dark look. I don't know if it really glows in the dark, but and I was messing with it. Messing with it the other day with the synth. It was cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you did the synth with that, and then your ARP 87.
There you go.
Fathom.
Yeah,
the FARP 87. I think it's
FARP.
The FARP pedal.
That's what people call it.
The FARP pedal.
Yeah,
that's very cool. Yeah, damn.
That's a good pedal too.
So why did you get another Voyager?
I think...
What would drive a person to get another Voyager?
Why would you do? Why are you the way you are? No, I just...
Explain yourself.
I think I had followed it on Reverb. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, I like that movie a lot.
Yeah.
It's a great fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 3 hours of your time.
I have not seen it.
I mean, you wouldn't like it.
Okay.
Not enough anime.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
It's a great movie, and it's a great concept, and that's what I love about it.
I do like anime.
And I do love concepts, just not anything that you say. None of yours.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I had followed it and it popped up in my feed like this has been reduced, and I'm like,
oh, so good price.
Well, I don't know about good price because
it was priced.
It did require money.
Yes.
So it was pretty expensive. It was more than that one.
The pink one?
The pink one. Yeah.
Oh man, you got screwed.
What are you talking about?
Way cooler.
No, I wanted it.
Okay. I know. It's like what you want.
And there was a guy who was doing free shipping, and he was local.
Yeah.
And I bought from him before.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I bought that one. I bought both of these from him.
Damn. You just shows in your history.
Yeah. He's the same guy. If you rewind the cast a long ways back when I was in my MXR phase, which I haven't quite left yet, but one of the last MXR pedals I bought was a prime distortion.
The shitty one.
It's a mistake. Okay.
Would you still have that, right?
I do.
I could probably sell that for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I bought it from the same guy.
Yeah.
I bought 3 pedals from the guy. And that was when I was too cheap to like pay for shipping because he didn't want to. I think it was like $5 to ship it.
That's pretty cheap because even in a bubble pack,
it's like $7 or it's like $8 now.
Almost $9.
Damn,
almost $9.
That's like $9.
Almost $9. It keeps going up. Just send the God.
It's this Corona shit, man.
Maybe. I mean, no, it has no. It was like up before that, but I'm like, Jesus Christ! I mean, it keeps going up.
They knew it was gonna happen.
It used to be $670.
Yeah.
And now it's like $840 something.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, dude,
in a couple years,
they have pensions they got to pay for. I don't give a damn.
I don't even care how many pens they need. I'm sure they can buy them in bulk from Big. Okay, that was a shitty pen.
Yeah, that was bad.
Okay,
rewind it.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to delete that. Yeah.
No,
anyway, so you have 2 Voyagers.
Yes.
Why? Okay, you bought it because you like the graphic, really, right?
Yeah,
it's a good pedal,
and I like the pedal.
You like Walrus, you like the pedal, and you like the graphic. So I'm just like wondering why would you want more than one? Why would a person want more than one pedal? The same pedal twice.
Yeah, well, and it's not the same pedal with the same graphic.
That's
different.
Where it's different. Okay.
If you're getting the same pedal twice and just to have it. You know what? It's a bad bit because I have a bunch of DS1s. Fuck, I'm walking into this one.
And then you got 2 blue box MXRs.
Yeah, 2 blue boxes.
But one's a script and one's the...
They sound completely different.
They do, actually.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think I mentioned that, but I borrowed both of your blue box MXRs. You have the scripted one, which is the old school one. It's actually a vintage, dare I say?
Yeah. Vintage sub-octave. It's more of the original original circuit, I guess.
Is it actually old? Or is
no,
it just,
I don't think it's that old.
It's weird because it has the foam back.
Yeah, it might be older. Or maybe they reissued it with that foam.
Maybe it's just anyway, so it's more of like the old school way. And then you have the block one, which is the modern one that you
that actually modded.
You modded to be more glitchy and crazy and stuff like that. And I prefer that block letter one. Which is actually like, because if you're gonna have a fuzz that's like octavey and glitchy and shit like that, make it that.
Yeah,
I like that. That's a cool one. I brought it back. I probably
should try that with my synth.
Mm-hmm. It's very cool. I'm like on guitar. I'm like, oh, that's totally usable. As far as like people buy all these boutique fuzzes and shit like that, I'm like a blue box, and you just like clip that one diode or whatever.
That's all I did.
And I'm like, that's the one.
Yeah,
it's very cool. I mean,
there's a capacitor actually.
I'm just
C17.
I am throwing whatever names out there. You clipped a resistor with a transistor and
the passive resistance.
Hey, mister. Anyway, so owning several pedals, but okay, your first claim is the different artwork. But
yeah, I'm really not doing too well standing on my own, I guess.
You just, I mean, it's like if the only reason is because you liked it and you wanted it.
Yeah,
I guess,
but like, I think we were talking earlier when I just I don't know, 10 minutes before we started recording. And I'm thinking of other walrus pedals I want that I already own. Like the ARP, because I had mentioned, I really like the space theme pedals.
Yeah.
I think that's what gets me is like most of the Voyager graphics are space theme.
Yeah.
Right? I think that, well, okay, there's obviously the original one which has a satellite on it. And then I'm not sure I think there's other ones also, but I know that this 2001, I mean, for me, it's no brainer. I kind of wish I had bought that one first, but I'm like, I don't care. I'll have both of them. I'm keeping them.
Yeah.
But the ARP 87 has a one, it's called the Stranded edition. Okay. And it's basically like you're looking at a space.
Is that the newest one that came out?
Yeah, it's kind of like a comic booky graphic on it. It doesn't look like any other graphics.
Yeah.
But it's got like the reflection on a astronaut's like helmet, like the front, and there's his spaceship's leaving.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, oh fuck,
that's cool. Yeah. So, but you already own that.
I already own that in the form of a combo, which is also a special edition.
The FARP, yeah.
Yeah, in the FARP.
The FARP. But
are you FARPing in there?
Yes. It's farting and fapping at the same time.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what that is. Whoa,
Jesus.
we uncovered it. Walrus, we're onto your tricks. Invite us next time.
That's a great fucking pedal too, and I just started messing around with that again. You brought it back, finally.
Yeah.
God. Thank you, actually.
But no, I mean, okay. I would just think, I'm like, okay, yeah, you can have two pedals, maybe the same one. And we did a topic of like, okay, you can, like, what two pedals would you want to own? You know, two of. And I'm like, you could totally stack those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because a lot of walrus stuff, which is cool because we can't
really... the red pedal is not, or were you going to say?
I was going to say, like, you know, it's hard to say what they are.
Yeah,
as far as like drive styles, it's just like, okay, it's a light drive and you can stack it well with the other ones because it has a pretty good range.
Oh,
it doesn't get too fizzy and fuzzy and stuff like that.
I thought you were going to say most of their drives are, I guess not drives, but most of their dirt pedals are light.
Yeah,
except for the red. That's what I was going with.
No.
Screwed up everything.
I totally forgot that you had that one. I was like, damn, I remember playing it, but I think I'm going to borrow that from you again.
Yeah.
You have a lot of pedals. And I think while we were going through and I was just on my, like, because you have your bunch of pedals on the floor. So I was like on my hands and knees grabbing it. Like,
well, they're on carpet.
Calm down. You have this here? And I'm like, I totally forgot you had that. Anyway, that's kind of cool. It kind of gives you the whole like, oh yeah, you know, I don't need to buy more pedals because I have a shit ton already.
Yeah.
But that's cool. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I own a couple of the same circuits or even like, I own a carbon copy and the carbon copy mini because I'm like,
why not?
Yes.
Where's your deluxe, bro?
Oh, I really want one of those. I don't need it at all.
Yeah.
It has a tab tempo thing. I'm like, I'll never use that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want it. I don't know, because maybe I really like that circuit.
Yeah.
And also I really like, I don't know, the carbon copy. So I'm like, I should get all 3 iterations of it. I guess there's also carbon copy bright, but I'm not going to get that because
why not?
It's already in the mini and also in the
They also
deluxe.
have the carbon copy whatever edition.
The white edition.
Or the gray. It's like a light gray.
But the thing is, I don't like it for the graphics because it's not a graphic. It's the style.
Yeah.
So that for me is like, yeah, the graphics suck on those.
Oh wait, no, you're thinking of it. I'm thinking of the one that's like the 40th edition or something.
Yeah,
like,
that's the carbon copy.
Yeah, but it's just gray.
Yeah.
Just silver.
And so, but there's a carbon copy bright, which is a lime green.
Yeah.
It's just a lighter, brighter version of it. But the carbon copy mini has a bright switch.
Yeah.
And the carbon copy deluxe has a bright
it.
switch. So I'm not going to buy that.
Yeah.
So I'll talk myself out of that. But the carbon copy deluxe has a tab tempo, so I probably should.
It's got subdivisions.
Yeah, which I will never use.
Is it called subdivisions or are they just divisions?
I think they're subdivisions.
Because subdivision is a house.
Maybe, I don't know, you know.
We're idiots.
Let's just move along.
Yeah.
Subs, what about you want a 6-inch, 12-inch sub? I want a Subway Club.
Dude, fucking 6-foot ones. They're gone.
They don't make those anymore?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can get them at Subway.
Fuck.
You can't. When you order, like, I want this big of a sub.
I always wanted one of those as a kid.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
there are movies and stuff.
I want a party and I want somebody to walk in with one of those sandwiches. I'm like, You know how sick you would be?
Yeah, it's like a 10-foot fucking
exactly.
sub.
You'd be like, what? Oh, Brian, you're hosting a party. What do you got? I got a 10-foot sub, and I got a fucking keg of like Bud Light.
It took 4 hours to build this, so the bread's soggy.
What else do you need? Shitty bread, shitty meat, and shitty veggies.
Sign me up.
Let's go.
What are we waiting for, bitch?
Anyway.
All right.
So it was just like kind of like razzing you a little bit about buying the same pedal twice, but I can't hate you. I can't hate you for it. I ain't mad at you.
Who's got 2 fractals right now?
I ain't mad. Who's got 3?
Yeah, exactly.
And
one's not a pedal, but
and a bunch of oranges, and I'm like,
yeah.
You know what? Let's go on. Do you have something else?
I got one more. Johnny gave me some stands through you actually.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Ray, friend of the show,
Johnny Two Guns.
Yeah, I'm already using one.
He's moving, so he was kind of like, okay, at the point where he's like, "Do you want any of this shit?"
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh, like guitar hangers, stands, and stuff like that." I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah. So I have
texted you. I'm like, a 5 guitar stand.
Yeah.
And like guitar hangers on the wall,
which I need to figure out what I'm doing with those, but
where to put them. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
One step at a time.
But I have 4 guitars in there. Before they were all leaning up against something that was probably not stable. So now we got them in a rack.
Yeah, so they were in cases or whatever. So
cases are like
have them out.
You walked and I had 2 stacked on a rack.
Oh God,
I was like, this is gonna break.
You had your Gibson G, like the grabber.
Yes,
the G3 grabber, like the '70s Gibson that already has a repaired neck on a cheap fucking like musician's gear stand from like, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Yeah, no, 1993.
Yeah, like on that stand with your Meteora, the green one, the guitar, both on the same stand. It's only meant for one guitar because I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? You couldn't lean it against something? Like, no, it's fine. It hasn't broken yet.
Yeah,
you stupid.
You're gonna come home from work and it's gonna be a broken headstock.
Not 1, but 2 broken guitars. Like, I mean, you stupid fuck. Like, your only usable instruments that you have here.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess you have your Squier Telly. Put that on the stand with like the Squier bass, you dipshit.
Yeah.
I was like, you are such a stupid fuck. And you're like, what? It didn't break yet. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. You stupid ass.
Yeah, well.
And so, okay, Johnny.
So you smashed him.
Donated a stand for the Jerk Lounge.
Yeah.
It's cool to have him out. It kind of puts it into like perspective because he was like, oh, I have a 5-1 or a 9-1, like kind of, whatever. And you're like, 9 is too many guitars.
I know, but I have that many.
Because you would probably be like, I'm going to fill it.
I still have some basses and shit.
Yeah, and acoustics.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so maybe 9. See if we can trade it out. No, that's cool.
Anyways, I mean, that's it for me. What do you got?
Let's see. So I played a show with Just In Case.
Nice.
And it was good. I mean, when Just In Case played, we played really well, and it was a good performance. The show ended up being a little weird. It was a new like bar nightclub that I've never been to before, never heard anything about. So you kind of go there thinking of like, okay, prepare for whatever situation. I'm like, either prepare to not be mic'd, prepare to be mic'd, whatever. And I was playing bass. I played bass in that band. So the rig is your pedal board. Mm-hmm. So it's like a tuner, Serpent's compressor, the Westwood, and the Sans amp, which I'm using as mainly as a DI, but also as a preamp to the amp, which is a Terror Bass 500 combo. So it's a 2x12 combo. So it's a 12 in front of a 12. So it makes it really compact. Mm-hmm. And I have the extension cab because I brought that just in case.
That's the band. Go on.
That we weren't mic'd because some venues you're like, okay, I'm not mic'd, and then the bass can get drowned out by guitar because of whatever. If you're not pushing enough air, the thing pushes a lot of air, but if sometimes I don't know, a 100-watt guitar stack can be louder than that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but if I bring the extra cab,
you really just wanted to bring it.
Packs a punch. And both of those are pretty, like I said, they're compact. They're pretty easy to move. So got there, and it was like a venue where they mic'd and DI'd and stuff like that. So that wasn't a problem. And I was like, okay, I like over prepared. I probably could have just brought the combo and without the extension cab and been fine. But you just never know. So that was cool. Played really well. We played with a new guitarist, and it worked out.
Nice.
And so, yeah, having an additional guitarist, that's cool. And that worked out well. And people were like, oh yeah, you guys, good feedback. But like I said, before the show, it was kind of a thing where I guess the opening band just didn't show up. I guess a couple members were sick. A couple guys couldn't get off work or whatever. And I'm like, you knew this show is fucking booked. Whatever. So it was a bunch of different, like, it was like, I heard the story of like just hurled a bunch of like, excuses all at once. So it's like why they couldn't be there. The only person that showed up was the drummer.
Wow.
Which is wow, right?
Yeah.
Only one who showed up way before I did and anybody else. He was there with all this shit. And then the promoter guy, he's like, okay, I'm sorry this happened. Like, I'm trying to deal with this. The opening band's not going to make it. And I still want you guys to go on at the same time. But it's like, I don't want you guys to be the first band of the night, because it's that, you guys are better than an opening band is not what he was getting at. He didn't say that, but he's like, I don't want Just In Case to open a show. And we were totally like, that's fine. Who cares?
Yeah.
We're fine with that. So he's like, got this idea. It's like, what if to warm up the crowd, we kind of like a couple people from other bands or whatever, we all just do covers and whatever. I'm like, no. What? No. What? And I was like, whatever, bro. That's fine. So he talked to a couple people. And I was like, yeah, I know a song that we could probably jam. And I talked to Travis, the guitarist. I'm like, oh, you play bass, I'll play guitar, and I can do anything from Dramarama.
Yeah.
I'm like, I guess we could also do Damn It. And like the promoter, he's like, I can sing it. And I'm like, that's fine. Okay, cool. I know how to play that on guitar. And then he just had a random drummer fill in from one of the other bands.
All right. And
because the opening band, the guy already set up his kit. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. Just anybody can play it. It's no big deal. I'm like, all right. So we had to like,
I have nothing to live for.
Like, he was already like fucking, he was already fucking pissed.
Yeah. He's like, someone will get some enjoyment out of it.
Anyway, so it was Travis and I, the guitar player. So not the new guitar player, for Just In Case, and I on stage the whole time. So him and I just went back and forth, and we just ran through covers. So we did Damn It. We did She from Green Day. We did Anything,
God.
And then we did Sugar, We're Going Down Swinging from Fall Out Boy.
Really?
And then we did Lit, the and I'm like, and we made it through because it was just basically like drunk people getting hyped up. And I think it totally worked because it got people in the crowd because the bar was pretty full and people got hyped up just like rambling through a couple covers. And they were like, yes, people were singing and dancing and like getting on. They were hyped up. And I'm like, fuck, we're playing a shitty, like a very bad version. I was learning as I was going of how to play Sugar and We're Going Down Swinging.
Yeah.
And I was like watching Travis. I'm like on bass. He's like doing the thing where you're
staring at it,
noting. I'm like, and it's really like it's only like 2 chord progressions the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Really. You can get it down by doing the pick patterns and stuff like that. Anyway, so it ended up being okay. It was like kind of like I wasn't happy with the performance, but everybody got hyped. So I'm like, it ended up doing its job. But Just In Case, we performed really well. It was a lot of fun.
Was you all warmed up, dude?
Yeah, and the sound engineer, sound guy, he was like, "Man, you have a really nice gear." He didn't like. He was like looking at my bass rig. He's like, "Wow, this is nice. What the hell?"
The hell is that
He's
thing?
like, "Do you have a nice bass? Like this pedal board?" He's like, "Damn, dude, nice." So he was stoked. He's like, "This is really cool," because he was like, "This is a combo." He's like, "This thing is so loud." He's like, "I'm like, yeah, it's actually 2 12s in front, and then the cab is 2 12." He's like, "What the
4 12s?"
He's like,
crazy.
"He's like, what the fuck? That's loud." He's like, he looks, he's like, "You're not even at 2, like the notch 2."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Wow, that's cool." He's like looking at it like, "This is really nice."
Dang, that's
cool.
cool.
Because he's looking at it. He's like, because I'm like, he's gonna go DI out of the back of the amp. I'm like, it's not the best DI. Just go out of the SansAmp. He's like, okay. He did like, that sounds great.
Yeah.
To somebody being impressed by a bass.
Yeah, usually no one gives a fuck.
And he's like, wow, that's really good. Anyway, so that was cool. So I guess I wanted to do a call out. I'm like, because that situation put me in like how unprepared I am. What are some covers of songs? This is just a call out for the listeners out there.
Okay.
Like message us and stuff like that. I want to know covers that we can learn or I can learn or whatever. That anything from Dramarama is great for guitar because nothing else changes except for the guitar. Maybe some dynamics, but bass, that riff stays the same the whole time.
I lock it the fuck down.
It was like what? It's like
it's E
G C D the whole time.
E C G D.
The whole time. It just repeat the whole thing, and it never changes. It will change like dynamic, but maybe like okay, you don't like go as hard or like maybe go quiet down and it's just dynamics change, but the music never does. And so like that's a good jam song because you can like okay, I'll sing here and then we wind down whatever. So like, what are some songs that I could learn, cover ones that people would know that are the same chord progression? Maybe guitar parts change, vocals change, but the main chords progressions stay exactly the same. I'd rather have just like this progression the whole time. Let's go, almost like how you would do like a blues progression, blues rhythm B. Look to me for the changes. Let's go. Because blues kind of do that. Maybe those are some. Maybe I could learn Johnny B. Good. Oh, I don't know if I can do the guitars. Anyway, so people let me know. Message us or DM. Put it in the Facebook group. Whatever. Holler at me. But as far as gear goes, I sold quite a few things. So
Jesus.
I sold some pedals. Because I just kind of looked at like, I don't need this. I haven't used it in a long time. So I'm not going as full force as I was. I think last year was a big, like, getting rid of things, a mass exodus of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I should take that back because I'm like, yes, I'm selling quite a few things. I want to sell my rock reverb combo. I want to sell fractal units. So just forget what I just said. I'm selling stuff. I've sold a few things already.
All right.
So SP Comp. Exotic.
Yeah.
It's the one I own a few compressors.
Yeah.
And it
was a mini pedal.
It was a mini pedal.
What?
And I really liked it, and it was really easy to use. Really, able to get good sounds out of it. But I haven't used it in a long time. I'm not a huge compressor person, and I was looking at like other compressors that I own and compressors that you own. I'm like, we have 4 in our stable right now.
It's like we really just need 2.
Yes.
Between us.
Yes. And so I sold it and I'm like, okay, this can go because this is not one that I would have on my board ever. I use it for recording because you can get a really cool sound out of like almost like a little bit of a pushed amp for clean tones and using a compressor. I really like that. And so I'm like, I got good sounds with the SP comp. So I'm like, I could probably get it with the Serpens. Or I could just not use it if I really don't need one.
Yeah.
I could probably roll the drive all the way back on a tube screamer and just push volume. And I could probably get it to compress in a certain way. That would be fine for what I'm doing. And then I was like, Kyle has that super comp or a custom comp, MXR.
Yeah.
And I remember not liking it that much. And until like I, read the manual, it has internal trim pots in it for attack and everything and kind of like,
which is weird that they would have that
inside. I think they want to keep the
aesthetics,
look to look like a Dynacomp, but it actually has a lot more. It's great sounding. I turned the trim pots and edited it. I'm like, it's a pedal. It's not a program, Brian. It sounds great. I'm like, dude, this is killer. It's great buy.
Really?
I'm holding on to that for a while, by the way.
All right.
Killer.
I smuggled that one out of the Great White North.
Yes. I was like, when you bought it, I'm like, nah, this is okay. It's like, you bought it mainly because it was like, you got a good deal and it was a MXR. And I was like, it's great. I don't think you need a better compressor than that one. And so I'm like, okay, so I justified that sale. Got a good price for it. Got it sold for my asking price.
Nice.
And then this next one also sold for my asking price on Reverb. Okay. So I'm like, I had no haggling.
Nice.
And so it makes you think, I'm like, I probably priced that too low. But I got what I wanted for it, so it's fine.
And you got it gone, most importantly.
And it's not like they're mini and it's just a pedal, so it's not taking up a whole lot of space, but it's just cash in your pocket, and I'm not using it. But this other one, I have plenty of this. So the EP booster, so which is kind of like a preamp boost in one. It's like based on the Echoplex. You have one of the Dunlop Echoplex pedals.
Yeah.
I have the Amaterasu. I have the Gravity Bomb, Copper Sound. I have like plenty of like, preamp pedals, boost pedals, and stuff like that. I didn't really need another one because I think I bought the EP booster first before I had the Amaterasu ground control and the Copper Sound. So I'm like, I held on to it and I really liked it because
you can get rid of it. Yeah.
And so I got rid of it and yet again, sold it. And I'm like, this is one that like I was totally justified selling it because I'm like, I don't need it. Between, like I said, like the kitty that we have here of pedals, I'm like, I have several of these preamps and even Johnny's pedals that I think you have still that we borrowed. It's like Co messaged me. He's like, is this DOD that you guys talk about, like this preamp, Bifet preamp? I'm like, yes, that pedal is great. So sick. It's very great. We still have Johnny's pedal. But if I really needed it, I'm like, hey, Johnny, can I borrow this for recording? He'd be fine with it.
The fact that no, it could just sit in your cabinet.
I'd rather it just stay in Kyle's cabinet and not being used.
Safe there. You cannot use it though.
So, and then and this is the mini Exodus. It's my TC Ditto looper. I let that one go. It's the mini size version of a looper, and I was kind of using it, just for like writing and stuff like that. But I wanted a looper that had more options
features?
And features. I was like, just say capabilities, which also works, but features is a better word. So I liked the way it sounded. I liked the way it worked. I liked the way it worked it. It was great. I just needed something, or I don't need, but I want the idea of having something that I can load, wave files on so I can play loops. Because I want to do it for live when we play. In between shows, I want to have the option of like playing pre-recorded loops that I already have loaded in there. And I just hit that while we change presets, while we get ready for the next song.
Yeah.
And I can't do that with the mini Ditto looper. It's great for doing looping and what you actually want to do. So but the other one's the Ditto stereo, which is the MXR sized one. And then the one that you have that I borrowed is the Ditto X2.
So basically what you should have said is you would rather sell your pedal
and use
and
all
then
yours.
Use mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you're not even using these pedals. No. And I'm like, man, you know what? I need money and I can just use Kyle's and just take advantage of him.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep.
Use it.
I'm like, what is it? Like
if you don't use it.
Was it like the barnacles or whatever, just like sucking your, like taking whatever you have, the leftovers and shit like that. And Kyle, you're just cruising. And I'm just like, yeah, dude.
Oh, like a barnacle on like a whale.
Yeah.
Cruising through the ocean. Thanks.
I was saying whale like that. I didn't mean like that, but
Or like a ship.
Yes.
Like a cruise ship.
Yeah, because you're cruising.
Super
there you
slow.
Go.
More like an oil tanker,
Low,
I could spill at any
slow
moment.
And low. I could bust any moment.
That's not what I was going for.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's move along here. Anyway, so I sold those, and then the biggest one, the biggest whale of this bunch. How about that? Full circle. I sold my Les Paul finally. And this was one that maybe people didn't.
This was like 2 years in the making.
2 years in the making, trying to sell this
at least
this pedal, this guitar. So a lot of people might not be familiar with it because I don't play it that much and I don't post about it. And this is one of the reasons why I sold it. I had a 2006 Gibson Les Paul Classic. It's a great guitar.
Yeah.
It was black and it had the cream binding. It's on the neck and on the body. It looked very cool. A very similar look of a standard.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I had upgraded so many things on it to try and make it work for me and wanting to play it or whatever. So I'm like locking tuners, bone nuts. I had the Graphtec saddles. I had the JB Jazz Seymour Duncan pickups in it. And I just never got along with it. For years, since 2006. I was the first owner of that guitar.
Yeah, and I just modded the shit out of it still.
Yeah, and I just played it, and I practiced with it, and we played it a couple shows, And I would just like try and like force myself to play. It just didn't get along. And that's kind of like, I bought it so young when I was like 18, kind of like when the first guitars you buy with your paycheck would like, I have like a grown up paycheck.
Yeah. You're like, I want that. Just buy it.
And I got it. And I'm like, yeah, kind of, just didn't get along with not the sound. It was like the feel of it. And then also the look.
Is it the carved top?
No, I do like the carved top, but I'm like, I would want like a different color. I think I would like the gold top version of that same thing.
Ugh.
I would like a burst version of that same thing. I would like all these different things other than black.
Yeah,
because black, it goes with everything and it's very cool. But I'm like, I don't know. I would start
to stand out.
Yeah,
and in a 3-piece band, you know.
Yeah, and so. I never hated the guitar, but I just didn't like love it. So I was like, okay. So I made the decision that I wanted to sell it years ago, and it just didn't sell and stuff like that. I wasn't getting money for it. I wasn't getting offers that I wanted, and I was like getting just discouraged. And I was like, fuck this. And I was like talking to a spoiler alert. I sold it to my uncle.
Yeah.
So good deal to him. So a lot less than what I would have sold it new.
Keeping it all in the family.
Exactly. I'm literally keeping it in the family. So he's very excited about it, and he's using it for boys were boys and men were men.
Is that the
all
same
in the family? Yeah.
Oh, that's all in the family.
Yeah. So he leads worship at his church, and he's been doing it for years, just using acoustic, and he's been wanting to. He's the only guitar player, so he's been using like a Big Sky on acoustic to get these like swells and stuff like that.
Shit. Is he trying to get rid of that now?
No, he's like now stoked about
shit out of
he's
it.
stoked about getting pedals and all that shit. So he's got that, and finally said goodbye to it. And it's they were stoked to have it, and they're like, oh, we're gonna use it. And so I was like, a little like bummed when I was like setting up putting new strings on it. I'm like, fuck. I like the way it sounds. It does feel pretty cool when I'm at home, but I'm like, it's not like a stage guitar. I'm like, I'm already made the decision. I'm like, I'm good to go. I can get some of that dual humbucker sound out of yet again your your Strat. I can get that similar.
Where is
vibe.
that thing, by the way?
I have that as well.
Fuck.
I'm like just taking all your good stuff.
Like I forgot I even had. I mean, I have a spot open for it.
I know. I should bring it back. I just gotta. Actually, I took it to set up the trem and make it like flutter a little bit better. Yeah, and I haven't done that yet. I just been playing it.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
So I'll do that first, then I'll bring it back. Anyway, so I finally let that guitar go. So it's like the whole idea of like I'm like finally like dealing with the fact that I'm letting it go. So I sold a lot of stuff, and I did sell. I didn't mention I sold that Ditto looper. I kept that in the family. In the Jerk family, La Familia. I sold it to Doug King.
Douglas King.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
The man.
He had posted something, I think, in Gear Slum, and I like messaged him right away, like, dude, I'm selling something. So I gave him a good deal. I got it to him, and I'm like, whatever. I'd sell it cheaper than I wanted to, or what I had it listed as, because he's a friend.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, so it's cool. Got stuff gone. But long what's new, but I think we kept it gear related. And
we tried.
Yeah. Let's hit some topics. What do you say?
I'm ready and willing.
I don't know about willing, but
yeah, I'm ready.
So this is maybe could be a weak topic, but I'm like, we were talking about it pre-show, and I think this could be like, let's just bat this one around. The topic is pick guards. Go. Okay,
I love them. Next topic.
Okay, I don't think we've hit this one. We've done necks, we've done headstocks, we've done bodies and stuff like that, but pick guards, that can really change a guitar. And you see that so many times that people post in like groups like Gear Talk or 60 Cycle Guitar Nerds, whatever. They're like, which is better? What do you think? And you've done it where you've done mock-ups of guitars.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like because the pick guard, even in your like your phone shop, phone Photoshop deal, it makes a huge difference. Same color, same neck, but just a different color pick guard.
I think you have to do it. I think for me visually, I mean, I can see it in my head, but I like to see it. I might need approval from my peers.
Yeah, this was sparked a little bit because you have like the kind of glittery black Squire Telly here, dual humbucker and stuff like that, and you're thinking about like what to add to that, because it has like kind of a black pick guard, like a
it has like the standard
one ply.
No, it's like a 3-ply. It's got black and white.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I guess I
didn't skimp out on this bitch. Okay. I did actually.
Anyway, so it's a black. Yeah.
I didn't just spend $100 on that.
Black, white, black pick guard on like a kind of a sparkly black body. All the hardware is black and stuff like that, except for the tuners, which you got purple.
Yeah.
So,
which I think is a pretty cool, like, just doing that.
Just a spot.
Yeah.
Spot
it's like boom,
color.
Boom, done. But I was scrolling, or no, I was just thinking. I'm like, I looked at that guitar and I'm like, you know what, this thing would be really cool to have. Fucking some CF, bro.
Carbon fiber, baby.
Yeah, a carbon fiber pick guard. Yes. So I was looking on Reverb.
Way about that.
I didn't really see one on Reverb, and I found one on eBay for like $75 because actually like carbon fiber. It's not like a print or anything.
Yeah,
Like I think it's the top 2 layers.
Yeah, carbon fiber,
and then the bottom is like ABS. So I'm like, shit.
But yeah, no, carbon fiber. I think it can. Really, I mean, okay, I think it would be really cool. I've seen a couple.
You're a little biased.
Basses that have it. I don't know if I could have anything that with carbon fiber on my guitars. None of my guitars could do it.
Is it weird that guitar is like all black except for like the neck, which is like super white wood? I don't even know if it's maple. No, it is maple, but it's a rosewood fretboard.
Well, it just like put it like next to your roasted maple,
yeah. That's cool, actually.
Yeah, it's just like it looks really dark.
I have a pretty good selection of guitars.
Yeah, of guitars.
And I don't even play guitar. Shit. I should be buying basses this whole time.
Yeah. But anyway, so carbon fiber, I think would be really cool on the black. And it could be cool on some colors, but I don't think it would work on everything.
No.
Although it might. I was thinking about what about like shell pink with carbon fiber? I don't think that would work.
I don't know. It might.
Depends on the guitar.
Depends on the pink. If it's hot pink, hell yeah.
Shell pink.
But not shell pink.
Okay. Hot pink, yes.
I think of like
hot pink like a super shredder, like an Ibanez or something. Totally.
Hell yeah.
But on like a 60s Strat, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Shell pink Strat, no.
With the carbon fiber and then like random brass hardware and then Bigsby.
And scalp knives.
Just everything. Like, what are you doing?
Compound radios and stuff like that. No, EMGs.
You're just wasting your money.
Fishman pickups. There, that would be it. On an actual 60s, they'd be like, "What the fuck? Yeah, bro. Let me live. Can I live? Can I live, bro? Can I live?"
It's like someone's in a midlife crisis. Jesus.
Okay. So besides carbon fiber, like there's Tort is very divisive.
I used to hate Tort. I think because I just didn't understand it, We hate the things we don't understand.
What do you need to understand?
Well, because I would always see it. I'd always see Tort on a Sunburst.
Yeah.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back, bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, and I think, this is my humble opinion. It's one of the worst combinations ever.
What?
Tort.
I thought you were going to say your opinion's the worst combination ever.
Damn.
No, okay.
It's not that bad.
I like it. It's just it is basic bro.
Yeah.
I think I've always wanted that. I've always wanted a Sunburst like jazz bass with rosewood and like because that's what you get off the line.
Yeah.
And so I got that. I'm like, yeah,
all
I don't need to change anything.
I get that. You start at the bottom and then you had to go up from there.
Like a gold top Les Paul. I'm like, yeah, that's your basic bro Les Paul. And I'm like, yes, that's what I would want one of those.
That's me.
Yes.
I'm the bro.
That's me.
No, so I would I don't know. I guess red Tort. I have Tort on a guitar I'm working on right now.
Yeah. So
and that looks to me, toot my own horn, but it looks fucking great. But I don't know.
Like, it wouldn't look good on your butterscotch bass.
No. You would have to kill me if I did that. To murder me in my sleep.
A lot of people put them on black, but black goes with a lot of things.
Yeah. I guess I see a lot on cream.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot on the Arctic, though.
On the white.
Yeah,
I see that.
Oh, maybe the brown
The Tort,
but not the red Tort.
Yeah. What about like a walnut guitar with Tort? Haven't seen that. That would be a no-go for me.
Yeah.
Because it'd be so boring. I think walnut's kind of like...
You have to go black with walnut.
Yes. You could go white, but white is...
yeah.
No.
White, to me, is like standard.
Cheap.
It's like when you buy a car and it comes with the factory tires, you're not going to run with those tires forever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scratch that shit up, all right? Fuck up that pick guard. You know, one of your friends is going to use a pick that like leaves marks on it, like I've had before. And then you're going to want to change that to a different color.
The white ones are probably my least favorite. I think I feel the way about white pick guards the way that you feel about Tort pick guards.
I would like white on white though, like stark white on stark white.
I don't think white would go with anything else actually.
I mean, it does go with everything, but it doesn't
it totally does.
It goes with everything, but it doesn't look good.
It looks boring.
Yeah, it's like
it can make a Strat look really cheap.
Exactly. Makes it look cheap. It makes it look like...
Because I think Esquire when I see white pickguard. The opposite for black. Black goes with everything.
Yeah, well, that used to be the way you could pick out an American, Fender.
With the black pickguard?
Yeah. I mean, they came, I guess, factory like that.
A lot of Mexican ones, too.
Oh, really? Okay, well, used to be a way that Kyle thought. Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm wrong.
I have my Mexican P bass, which is old, like 93 or 94 or something like that. It had a white pick guard and it looked cheap. Put the black one on there. It looks way cooler.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It looks great. I love that bass, by the way. Damn. It totally flipped the lid on that guitar by putting a black pick guard on it.
Yeah.
And
what about like crazy colors, I guess? So there's still the ABS color, right? So the ABS plastic, right? I'm not talking about aluminum, which we'll probably get to those.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
I don't know. You see shredders with crazy colors.
Yeah. I think it has to, they can't clash.
Yeah.
They have to be complementary, I guess. It could be a black guitar with like crazy hot pink.
Yeah.
Pick guard or like crazy, electric purple pick guard or something like that. Or like I don't know. But if it was like a neon green guitar with
all crazy colors on it,
like orange, like construction orange, that could be cool actually.
You're like, damn,
take that back. Or like, you know what? As I'm trying to run through all these different color combinations, yeah, prove me wrong. Find me something that doesn't work. I think crazy colors work because you're in that crazy zone. You're in the crazy town.
Well,
a butterfly,
crazy
sugar, baby.
With your tongue ring, give it.
Really?
I know it. I
That's
know
a
that.
Lyric?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little flustered over here.
It's from
getting hot and bothered.
I remember it just because
the
song plays like 8 times in Orange County, and that they like always play the same line.
Yeah,
over again.
They all start dancing.
Yeah. What is with this fucking song?
Yeah. Okay. So black totally works, and then crazy colors work with crazy colors. Actually,
I don't know. You could do. Okay, maybe this isn't crazy, but there's like the black guards, but then they have like the plies are like red or purple.
I like those a lot.
I
would like one that's like black, hot pink, black.
Damn.
I would like that on a black guitar. If that's your only accent, is that would be sick.
And then hot pink tuners.
Yes.
Spurzels.
You know what? And then I take that back. Hot pink pickups.
Shit.
Into that. Because Seymour Duncan sells a lot of their pickups in like lime green, red, hot pink, purple.
Really?
Yeah. They're just for sale on Reverb.
Huh.
They're custom shop, but you can buy them.
You don't.
Yeah. Like I was thinking of getting like a Strat or something, or like and making it all black and putting like hot pink Invader humbuckers from like Seymour Duncan in there, just to have like a really crazy hot like shredder, like crazy guitar that you just basically like slam the front end of everything.
Yeah,
come on and slam.
What about aluminum? So I mentioned earlier. I know you don't like the anodized look. I kind of like it. I used to not. And then once I've seen like some local brands making them here, even they look kind of cool.
I'm not in.
So like a purple.
Yeah, I guess if it was a color, but if it was like
not the gold.
The gold, no.
That one still looks lame. The only thing I don't like about the aluminum is it dents. And the once it's dented, it's fucked. Can't get it out.
Doesn't scratch like.
No, well, the scratch is fine, but like you can see, because we had a buddy, he had a deluxe P base.
Yeah, the PJ kind of base.
And he had an aluminum pickguard on it, and it had dents on it. I'm like
shit.
Yeah, I'm like, like with the plastic, you can kind of buff that out if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
but it doesn't dent. It doesn't like
it'll break.
Yeah, if you're
crack,
denting it, it breaks around the screw holes and
yeah,
that stuff. Yeah, but dents. Yeah, because you can see the light. It's like, oh,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. I didn't know. I'm not really into any of them until you said like purple, like a color. Like again, a crazy color would be kind of fun.
Yeah,
but as far as like metal, like whatever, like the nickel or whatever. What is it made of? Aluminum. So like,
oh yeah, it'd be aluminum.
Why I say nickel? Just like that metal look or gold. Like, nah, you can miss me with that. But like color, I guess I could. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. It definitely would not be my first go. I'd go carbon fiber all the way.
What other materials have you seen as pickguards?
Not many materials, but I guess like okay, wood pickguards. I'm not about.
Okay,
that's gonna be a no for me. I think pretty much always.
What about if it was a skate deck?
That would be cool.
That's wood, right?
Yeah. But I haven't ever seen that.
Yeah, well, fucking. What do you think I'm getting this garage ready for?
Just to like start, getting skateboards.
Yeah.
No, Prisma guitars. That's what they should do. They should sell.
I think
pick guards. But they can probably make them for their guitars.
Yeah.
They should sell them.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick.
Well, they do the pickup covers.
Get
right
on it, doggy.
Yeah.
Sell them. But I'm sure it's a fucking bitch.
Oh yeah.
That they're like, no, we're not going to sell pick guards to anybody, so some Yahoo can.
Just because some asshole said it on his podcast.
Yeah. Although that's a good idea. Come on. You can charge probably $100.
$100? I guess.
Or probably
it's more. A lot of work. You got to you have to laminate all the wood together, and then you have to make it as wide as a pick guard, and then you have to cut it perfectly.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know.
You know what?
What would I charge?
Shit. What would you charge?
I was going to say $100. I don't know.
Probably
I have
more.
no idea what goes into it. I was going to say like a little bit more than carbon fiber.
Yeah, but if you can make 12 out of, the 10 skate decks you've had to put together, probably more actually.
Yeah.
If I can make a killing, dude, it's like 1200 right there.
Dude, you're
not to mention the fucking work you've had to put in sanding
and the R&D to go into this fucking thing, and to
promote
it, and hopefully
charge more,
and hopefully people want to buy this very very niche thing.
Yeah.
Although that would really change something. Could you imagine a shell pink, just fender with a skate deck
with
pick guard
with purple and pink fucking?
Oh, come on!
Just a rainbow.
Come on, that's Jesus Christ. I mean, like,
you writing this down?
Yeah. What I mean, your fucking Sonic Stompers, the skate deck ones, always kill.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a bitch too, but they look great. They're always a winner. So come on, get on this, somebody.
What about clear pick guards?
Yes.
See, when I suggested it for my guitar, you said that it was dumb looking.
You did the clear back.
Yeah,
plate,
which looks sick.
But I don't think a clear pick guard for what?
On the front of that same guitar.
To
put it on that Strat.
Because you didn't need a pick guard.
I know.
You wanted to add a pick guard to a guitar that didn't have one originally, and it didn't need one. That's why I thought it was stupid.
Well, I mean,
but if it was like a Strat that had
a cavity on the front,
cavity, because your Strat doesn't have. It's back. Yeah, there we go. We all know what's up.
Yeah, front loaded, back loaded. Okay. But you can still put one on there, and that way it's super clean.
No, that I don't like. But if it was a Strat that was like with the cavity, yes, I would be way into it.
On the front?
Yes.
That would look stupid.
So you could see all the wires and all the guts and stuff like that.
The guts. The backside looks cool because it looks like...
That's why I think it looks cool.
You're peering into like, oh shit, this is behind the scenes. But on the front, it's like, what the hell's wrong with that guitar? It's all like, they don't look too pretty when they're all routed out. I don't know if you know this.
I think that would be cool. That would be cool. I'd be into that. That's like, do you remember like the phones that were clear that had all the wires inside? Like there's technology in here. Or like the N64 controllers that were clear. Hello?
Didn't they have the Nokia phones that were clear?
Hello, McFly. You listening to me? That's sick. You're not selling me on this idea.
Yeah. Okay, then what else could it go on? Besides a lucite bass or guitar.
Nothing else. I think that would be dumb.
Yeah.
Clear, if it like, okay, if you had like say a Les Paul that has that little like bullshit pick guard for some reason.
Yeah, the one that's the flag looking thing.
Yeah.
You could do clear in that, I guess.
Yeah, but that would be dumb.
Oh, okay.
Which
reminds
reminds me, I'm like, I never gave my uncle the pick guards.
Well, you'll see him again.
Yeah, I'll see him at 4th of July.
just wait. It's a couple months away.
Yeah, it's not like anyways. Glad I derailed that. I don't know, wood pick guards, clear pick guards. I don't know, and like anything else. Like, okay, we
kind of danced around a lot, but
white sucks. But like, I think
black goes with everything.
Of that, mint and parchment look great.
Yeah, no,
so
they do.
much better.
They have
much better than white.
Yeah,
white perloid too. Those three
perloid looks great on a lot of different things.
Are the best of the whites.
Every time I see perloid, I think of Tom DeLonge signature.
Always. I don't. Yeah, I think of like pop punk and stuff like that. But it was like around way before that.
Yeah, of course. Tom DeLonge didn't make it.
It didn't invent
when he
anything.
was born. It wasn't like
his guitars were so cool because he just took things that he thought were cool from other guitars and threw them into one.
Yeah.
It was like he didn't reinvent anything. He didn't like. No. He's like, cool. I want a really hot pickup. Seymour Duncan makes this. Throw that in there. I don't use the trem, so make it hardtail because I see Tellys have that. I like the fat headstock. That's cool. Let's do crazy, colors, and then perloid. And then one knob. I don't even use anything else. And then they're like, all right, I guess we'll throw it together. And they sold tons. And everybody's like, this is the greatest guitar ever. Because it was just like, he like picked and choose like whatever the fuck he wanted. And like, this is a super simple Strat.
What about some of those black perloid? Like the other colors in perloid, like the reds, the black.
Reds look too much like Tort to me. Blue, green, purple are cool. Black, I can deal with.
It's like black and gray.
I don't
miss you.
Yes.
I think that looks cool on black.
Yeah.
Or on white.
Yeah.
But probably not anything else.
Yeah. Whereas like, although blue, green, red, purple, all that stuff has to be, I don't know if that could go the same way as a crazy color.
I think neon. There's certain colors like stereotypical you don't want to mix, like black and red.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, okay.
All right, Billy Talent.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Billy Talent?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why he's Strat that he plays.
Oh. I was gonna say like rockabilly. That's what you're going for.
Okay, yeah.
That's like the rockabilly look. Rat rod.
But yeah. Anyway, I don't know. We really exhausted that one.
I think we slayed that.
That's
topic.
tight. I don't know. It's fun that we could just like talk about pickguards for so long. Anyway, here is maybe one more quick one, and let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So I saw a post on Instagram of somebody had a was it the groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons done really well on the front grill of a speaker.
Yeah.
It was like an 810 Ampeg.
Yeah.
And I was like, crazy. That looks pretty cool on stage. You just wheel that out. There's no context behind it. It's just it's just groundskeeper Willie from like Simpsons. I'm like, so I don't know. Do you think that's cool to have like art on amplifiers and stuff like that, or like any type of like graphics on amps and the speaker grill and stuff like that, or do you think it's kind of stupid?
I love that idea, actually.
Yeah,
I do like it. But I don't know. I think I'm too much of a wuss to do it to my own gear.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's not like I might sell it because I don't sell anything. So I have my A10. I totally could do that, or not that one, but I could totally do a graphic on it.
Or if you get a screen to put on it, or even if you like
fabric or something,
fabric to put over it,
like a light mesh, or like get my this synthwave thing behind me,
or put a flag over it. I feel like people
do their whatever, country flag on theirs, which is cool. I've seen one. You talk about flags, but someone did like rising sun flag
Mm-hmm.
over. It's like a 60s cab. The
acoustics.
No, it's the Marshall 60.
Oh, the 1960.
1960.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was so much different. Oh, you didn't say 19 in front of it. You're
1960 because it's not from the 60s.
I know it's not, but whatever.
I don't get why they name this stuff like that either.
Yeah, we're both confused.
1959.
We can't even be mad at each other.
1959 came out. Yeah. Anyways,
so
came out in 59, by the way.
They had that graphic on it, and then around the amp, it was like AstroTurf. So like the whole, it just looked weird. I remember seeing it on Craigslist and being like, that'd be kind of cool to get. I'm like, I don't even have a head or anything. I'm like, no,
just a weird
stop
cab.
it.
Yeah.
It was like up in LA. I'm like, dude, I could get that. That'd be sick. I'm like, no. But they spent so much time doing the graphic, and it was like the rising sun with like a car on it, or like someone had done this whole thing by hand. It was like it was weird because it was the 1960 cabs, which are always like the black grill.
Yeah.
This was like it was all white and red. It just was like, the fuck is that? Why are they, when you're scrolling through, you're like, what?
Yeah.
It's like a clickbait. You're like, what is that?
Yeah.
So, that's one I've seen.
That's kind of weird. I was saying, I'm into the idea. I think it's cool. I eventually want to get a powered FR cab for my Axe Effect or Axe 8 or whatever to start using that for live. And they can look kind of boring. Guitar cabs is basically like a box that looks like a cab or whatever. I was like, it could be kind of cool to get like some fabric and put over that or whatever.
Yeah.
So
because it's so uncool that you have to like make it cool.
No, but I mean like and then I even talk about like, oh yeah, I want an FR cab because it looked like a guitar cab, and then because it doesn't look like a PA speaker. Whereas like I could get a PA speaker anyway, whatever.
You're boring me to death over here.
I know. So I like the idea. I think I've always liked it. I remember seeing bands like that, and no matter how big they are or whatever, and just thinking it's pretty cool. Of like, not a huge fan of the band, but I always remember seeing their like setup or whatever. Band Pierce the Veil, they're from San Diego.
I thought you were talking about the band, as in the band.
Yeah,
I wasn't ever a fan of the band. And I'm like, Brian, I never thought you were a fan of the band. I don't think anyone.
I don't think anybody is. No, the band Pierce the Veil. I've never been a fan. I've never been a fan of them, and maybe like a song or two that I'm like, I could, okay. Anyway, so when they would tour, they would like do like stage, like they would have a huge banner behind them, obviously, and then they would make their amps kind of like themed for whatever theme they're going for. Like they did one where it's like, all their amps are now white with like blood splattered all over them to look like Dexter.
Yeah,
and they made their logo like Dexter when that was that show was big. And then they did one where it was like Mario. And so everything had like, like Goombas on it. It had like, Bullet Bill and stuff like that. It had like, the Koopas and stuff like that.
The landscape too. And
I think one of their cabs was like made like, the question mark block.
Okay.
And stuff like that. And so it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's very cool because they functionally are using the cabs, but they made them part of their stage.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm like changing the grills all the time. I'm sure somebody's like, they get back from tour. I'm like, okay, strip that and change it to this. Fuck, man.
Paint's not even dry.
Yeah, I got to do this. Okay. And so whoever they had to do their custom cabs, or unless they bought new ones. But it was like, I thought that was cool, and to kind of go with their like theme of the like stage design. I don't know. There's the way more over the top, but I've also seen ones where I can't remember the company that did it, and I'm not going to even look it up, but this company would do custom guitar cabs, and they did one that was themed of Pokemon, like the game cartridges from Pokemon Game Boy, and they lit up, and so they had Blastoise, they had Charmander, they had Pikachu, 412s for this band, and I'm like, that's so sick. And because they probably paid a lot of money, and then it was such a thing. They used it for multiple tours. I'm like, man, this is sick. This is sick. Because you can see like they look like Game Boy cartridges, but they're 4x12s. And then, And it was pretty damn good looking because it was on the speaker grill. And then they were like, they colored and they had the LEDs that lit up around the side of it.
Damn.
To, like, of the color of the cartridge.
I'll have to look that shit up.
I will have to find it. I'll try and find
Post
it and post it in the group or whatever.
One that comes to mind for me is when the matches played, they had all their amps themed also.
Yeah.
So there was
it like the record?
Well,
anyway.
Yeah. So they had some stuff from, it was like the background scene from the record. So there's like, I guess they're telephone poles and they stretch across. And so they had their amps. And so across the whole stage, you saw this theme of telephone.
Oh, that's cool.
Lines.
Yeah, I like
it. It was really cool. So they blended in. Like you didn't really know. I mean, I know what they were.
If you're from far enough away or if you're paying attention to it.
And it was like this dark red was the background and then black poles and the lines. So it looked really, really cool. I remember that always has stuck out. I actually found a picture online too. I'm going to show you, but
yeah, maybe we'll do
it. It was not a very good picture. There was only one amp in the background, but you had to use your imagination. There were like 3 amps. So
yeah, I know MXPX did that where they had like the Rising Sun or whatever.
Yeah.
And they did like one for where they had like the Poconacha like punk guy in the corner as the Rising Sun, and they had like the rays going out, so like the 3 8x10s and then the 4x12s, and through the kick drum even all the matched the rays of the sun. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then because they own those, like they're still playing with them, so you can see in Mike's house when they're practicing, he still has the Rising Sun painted on his cab. He's like, oh, I'm stuck with this. What am I going to buy a new one?
Yeah,
no, I'm practicing with this.
Dang.
Probably sold all the other ones except for the one that it was just like the residual rays of the sun. I'm sure he probably could sell the one with the punk head on it for a way more.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, get this one. But he just keeps the others.
Probably just sell all of them for a lot more and just buy a regular cab.
Yeah. I'm just getting a used one. Okay. So what would you get? Say you had your 810, say we were playing shows that it really, like you could bring that out and people would see. What would you get on your 810 cab?
Shit.
Would you want to try and have all of us matching and doing something? Or would you be like, no, I'm going to do my own thing?
I'd probably do my own thing.
I'm doing my own thing.
Probably do, I don't know. Can't be gun related. Don't freak anyone out.
I've seen that before. I guess like anti-flag and stuff like that.
Yeah. Probably get an AK-47 or something on it with a flower. That's how you know it's cool. You put a flower in the barrel.
In the barrel.
It's like, cool. We're cool now.
Yeah.
Peace.
Love, baby. But you can get a piece of this.
No, I probably wouldn't do that. I might just do like a pattern or something. Mm-hmm. Just do like, I don't know, maybe
some paisley thing or
paisley
Hawaiian shirt.
No, probably that.
You get a Tommy Bahama.
Yeah,
just get
a Hawaiian shirt pattern and just put it on the front. Oh my god.
Margaritaville.
No, I mean I was joking.
I'll get like New Balance to like do the sides of the Tolex and then just get a Tommy Bahama.
Just make it look like I want it to look like a Monarch, Nike Monarch,
Nike Monarch, and then with the Tommy Bahama with like
oh my god,
jean pants, and jean shorts,
a free hat from some realty company,
exactly.
Just anyone,
dude.
No, I'd probably get like that
with this Chili's logo.
Oh fuck, Chili's is great. I don't know. It'd probably be funny to put like a beer.
See this?
I should get Marlboro livery. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
the white and red look like a cigarette pack. Fuck yeah!
Just make it look like a Miller Lite can.
Yeah, there you go
for the 810. Damn, that would be sick.
No, I'd probably do like that symbol, like the Outrun, like almost like the Miami Vice style sun.
Yeah,
graphic
on a cab.
On the cab, yeah. I don't know. I'd probably outgrow that real quick, but probably paint it on there just so it's more permanent.
Yeah. You could totally change it up.
Because I have some graphics on my cab already, actually.
Mm.
I have like a plane.
Yeah.
It's actually 2 planes. I have a plane on the cab, and then I have on the head, I have like a bunch, actually. They're just planes. They're like jets.
Yeah. I remember you got a stencil and you just went to town and put that everywhere.
But you just paint over it, paint it black if I want to get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't really need to do anything to that.
I don't know. I think it makes it unique, I guess, but I don't think I'd want to get rid of it. I forget it's there, actually.
Yeah.
I think I have like 4 or 5 on there.
And honestly, like you never move that head anyways.
No.
I don't even know the last time we moved that head.
No.
I guess that we when we took it off and took that cab, but we never used that head for live.
No.
I don't think we ever will. Between my amp and your SVT3, we'll never need to.
No, it's like the last in the roster.
Anyway, I would do anime. No shit, right?
Yeah, no, I already knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
You should just do a Gundam.
No, it's got to be a waifu.
Oh.
Are you stupid?
I guess.
It changes every time.
I know, it doesn't.
It depends on what I'm watching.
You just got to...
Rising of the Shield Hero, it's Raftalia. And then now I'm watching Demon Slayer, which is way different than Goblin Slayer.
This is easy for you. You just get a fucking body pillow, you cut it out.
Exactly.
Just put that on the front.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I was talking to you about anime. I'm like, yeah, I'm watching this new one called Demon Slayer. I'm like, didn't you already talk about this one? I'm like, no, that was Goblin Slayer. You're like, fuck.
I'm out.
I'm like, it's different because this guy slays demons, whereas the last guy slayed goblins. And you're like, yep, okay.
Is there any more to that? Like, nope. That's it.
Anyway, so I don't know. I think that'd be.
What's the next one? Witch Slayer?
Ooh,
oh shit!
Probably.
Yeah. Monster Slayer.
Could be.
But that's in the works.
That's in the works.
The tabling that one right now.
Oh man, with coronavirus, there's a season of anime that people have been waiting for years. That's now delayed till summer.
Well, they want people to die so they don't get to see it.
I don't know. I think it's just animating it.
Oh, I think people. A lot of places are just like not opening. Like I think there's some restaurants that are going to be closed for like a month.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that because I saw in on Reddit and some of my like anime subreddits that I'm in, people are like, "Whoa, this is serious now," because it's like shows like thousands of people are dying or whatever, and you're like, whatever. The meme of like I sleep, and it's like, oh, ReZero season 2 has been delayed until June. What? Real shit. And people's like eyes are lighting up.
Bloodshot.
What? I'm waking up. Now I'm woke to this. This is a real pandemic.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Anyways, we're rambling. Let's get out of here. This is a long one. All right. So before we head on out of here, I just want to say thank you for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. If you like what you hear, you can follow along on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. And
join the group.
And
Shit's
then,
off the hook.
It is. And then we also have an Instagram. We post cool shit on the reg, just at the Tone Jerks, and you'll find us.
Yeah.
And then if you really like what you hear, you can help support the show on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week.
Yeah.
And there's an RSS feed with all the backlog episodes. You get straight to your favorite podcatcher. You just add that to it. There's over 100 episodes, 110. We're reaching almost 120 Patreon episodes. Like, those are episodes. So you get those in addition to this main free feed. You get that one. You can get the all the behind the scenes juicy shit. So with all that being said, we wanted to thank everybody who's supporting us. We wanted to give you guys a huge shout out, a sizable acknowledgement. Yeah. Kyle, give it to me, baby.
Be careful, don't stress your throat on that one.
Yeah.
We have Andrew Walsh, Adam Rohr, Doug King, the Ditto Looper King. That's what D King stands for.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
You're like, yes, Brian, that is a thing that stands for.
God damn it. You ruined my bit.
I like Donkey Kong.
It's not really that exciting. I mean, I'll pick them when I'm doing Mario Kart if I have to.
You never played the SNES games?
Not really. I only played 64. Really, I guess
they were tough. Actually,
yeah.
I never beat them.
They were being really lame because I couldn't win.
Yeah,
and I'm a poor sport.
I never beat a lot of SNES games as a kid. I would just be like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
I'm just gonna start it over.
Just like I'm going to do with this list that I'm reading.
Yeah, you got to keep on.
Just kidding. Doug Gann, Doug Christ, Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Aaron Taylor, Nicholas Ogburn, Nicholas Payson, Colin Smith, Jason Fuzzmonger. We have Joe from Like My Pedals, Will and RJ from the Just Surprise Me podcast.
There you go.
Ramyorn, Jamie Davis, Jim Bowers, Johnny Ray, Steve Mike, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum, Kevin Equits from Equits Guitars, Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, Brett Alexander. I should say the Brett Alexander.
The Brett Alexander.
Yeah. We've talked about him before.
I can't even say his name.
The Brett Alexander.
I'm just going to cut that out and say Brett Alexander. I fix it so I don't stutter over it.
It's a different pitch. Yeah, so Brett Alexander.
Punch it in. Yeah. We're going to punch in the podcast.
You hear the keyboard punch? Brett Alexander. Alvaro Viramontes, Digger from Fatfoot Effects, Brian from Nutter Guitars, Leon from Pelican Noiseworks, Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago, Sean Fahey, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects, Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, and Mike Oxbig.
There you go.
Got space.
We'll see you next week.
All right, bye-bye.